Ako ng Dutch Ox, besh. Naikiki, besh.
Abi na ko kay Dutch, Zay.
Kim, guwapa.
Huwag mo na ganun, piso, Brad.
Ayun lang, Brad. Anak ko na naan, Brad.
Saman sa girl.
Mamasura natin yung mga Brad.
Sige, ganahan ko, anak.
Pampasura, gamit pa. Pero kung gugma pa na niya, nalata na.
Kung wala ka nang maintindihan, kung wala...
Baligyan na lang nato ni sa O Shopping.
PCB. A printed circuit board mechanically supports and electrically connects electronic components using conductive tracks, pads, and other features, etched from copper sheets laminated onto a non-conductive substrate. Components are generally soldered on the PCB. It is used in all but the simplest electronic products. Manufacturing circuits with PCBs are cheaper and faster than with other wiring methods, as components are mounted and wired with one single part. PCB. Ferric chloride. Iron trichloride, also called ferric chloride, is an industrial-scale commodity chemical compound with the formula FeCl3 and with iron in the positive 3 oxidation state. Its crystal color depends on the viewing angle. By reflected light, the crystals appear dark green, but the transmitted light, they appear purple-red. When dissolved in water, it undergoes hydrolysis and gives off heat in an exothermic reaction. The resulting brown, acidic, and corrosive solution is used as an etchant for copper-based metals in printed circuit boards. Ferric chloride.
Transformer. It is an electrical device that transfers electrical energy between two or more circuits through conductor, which is exposed to time-varying magnetic fields. Transformers are used to increase or decrease the alternating voltages in electric power applications. Transformer.
Resistor. It is a passive two-terminal electrical component that implements electrical resistance as a circuit element. In electronic circuits, resistors are used to reduce current flow, adjust signal levels, divide voltages, bias active elements, and terminate transmission lines. Fixed resistors have resistances that only change slightly with temperature, time, or operating voltage. Variable resistors can be used to adjust circuit elements such as a volume control or a lamp dimmer, or as a sensing device for heat, light, humidity, force, or chemical activity. Resistor.
Capacitor. Capacitors are components that are used to store an electrical charge and are used in timer circuits. It may be used with a resistor to produce a timer. Sometimes capacitors are used to smooth a current in a circuit as they can prevent false triggering of the components, such as relays. When power is applied to a circuit that includes a capacitor, the capacitor charges up. When power is turned off, the capacitor discharges its electrical charge slowly. Capacitor.
Diode. A device that blocks current in one direction while letting current flow in another direction. It can be used in a number of ways. For example, A device that uses batteries often contains a diode that protects the device if you insert the batteries backward. The diode simply blocks any current from leaving the battery if it is reversed. This protects the sensitive electronic in the device. Diode.
LED, light emitting diode, is like tiny light bulbs. However, LEDs require a lot less power to light up by comparison. They're also more energy efficient, so they don't tend to get hot like conventional light bulbs do. This makes them ideal for mobile devices and other low power applications. Don't count them out of the high power game though. High intensity LEDs have found their way into accent lighting, spotlights, and even automotive headlights. LED.
Potentiometer. A potentiometer, informally a pot, is a three-terminal resistor with a sliding or rotating contact that forms an adjustable voltage divider. It is commonly used to control electrical devices such as volume controls on audio equipment. It is operated by a mechanism, can be used as a position transducers, for example, in a joystick. Potentiometers are rarely used to directly control significant power, since the power dissipated in the potentiometer would be comparable to the power in the control load. Potentiometer.
Soldering iron. A soldering iron is a hand tool used in soldering. It supplies heat to melt solder so that it can flow into the joint between two workpieces. A soldering iron is composed of a heated metal tip and an insulated handle. Heating is often achieved electrically by passing an electric current through a resistive heating element. Soldering irons are most often used for installation, repairs, and limited production work in electronic assembly. High-volume production lines use other soldering methods. Large irons may be used for soldering joints in sheet metal objects. Soldering iron. Soldering lead. Solder is a fusible metal alloy used to create a permanent bond between metal workpieces. In fact, solder must be melted in order to adhere to and connect the pieces together. So a suitable alloy for use as solder will have a lower melting point than the pieces it is intended to join. Whenever possible, the solder should also be resistant to oxidative and corrosive effects that would degrade the joint over time. Solders intended for use in making electrical connections between electronic components also usually have favorable electrical characteristics. Soldering lead.
Alligator clip.
It is a sprung metal clip with long, serrated jaws which is used for creating a temporary electrical connection. This simple mechanical device gets its name from the resemblance of its jaws to that of an alligator's or crocodile's. It is used to connect an electrical cable to a battery or some other component. Functioning much like a spring-loaded clothespin, the clip's tapered, serrated jaws are forced together by a spring to grip an object. The clip is typically covered by a plastic shroud or boot to prevent accidental short circuits. Alligator clips.
Mga anak, dapat kipalit sa shopping.
How to assemble a DC power supply? Of course, you have to gather all parts before anything else.
First step, lay out the PCB.
Then, soak it in ferric chloride. After several minutes, wash it with water, then let it dry. Remove the tapes.
Remove the tapes? Sus, abi na kong pilit na kayo mo. Kadugay na ninyo? Matangtang pa jud ay ang gugma ng silab simulation. Kung wala
such as diodes, capacitor, LED, resistors, and etc. on their respective places on the PCB.
Attach the wires needed in the transformers.
Attach? Tuga-tuga na po kag-attach. Ikaw rin gina-attach. Siya wala. Kung wala ka nang maintindihan. You may also drill the casing for the screws and bolts and for the comfort of the AC plugs and alligator clips.
Arrange their parts on their position.
Cover the power supply. Test the outputs using a voltmeter. So that's it. You have a DC power supply.
Bro, what's it, bro? Buka ba, bro? Check the label, though, bro.
Check the label, mommies. Check the label, mommies. Check the label, mommies. Check the label, mommies.
Nido 3 pluses now.
Nido, check this, 3 plus. My new name, new look at siksik with essential nutrients. Check the label, mommy. Check the label, mommy.